Lexi and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first YouTube video. I know you guys are like, Lexi, what? You have this super cool intro and a really cute thumbnail, but no, this is my first video and I have no idea what I'm doing. But that's okay because that's what life is all about. Anyway, thanks to my dad for getting me this Apple Pencil so we can do this cool review and some ASMR. Let's get on with the video. Okay, now we're gonna be opening the box. I'm super excited, but before we get to the ASMR moment, you're gonna watch me struggle to take off the plastic because I have no idea why they make it so hard to take it off. Now we're going to be testing out the pencil on the app Procreate. I'm just going to draw a squiggly line and it's really smooth and easy to draw. Also, when I draw shapes, it feels like I'm drawing on paper and not glass. Same thing for when I'm writing words. It's like the same handwriting as if I'm writing on paper. And another cool thing is that I can do calligraphy because whenever I apply more pressure, it will make the line thicker no matter which brush I use. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you how it looks when I write with my other random stylus I found in my house that I was using just to show you how bad it is. Because whenever I'm resting my palm on the screen, as you can see, it thinks that I'm undoing the last brush stroke because that's like the shortcut in Procreate, and it's just really annoying because you can't write normally. And another thing that's bad about it is that the tip is really a lot thicker, so the area where I start my strokes isn't really specific. And I'm using the brush pen here. It should have a thicker downstroke when I apply more pressure, but as you can see, there's really no difference even when I do apply pressure because this random stylus is not pressure sensitive like the Apple Pencil. Also, when I draw shapes, it's not as smooth. Like, it feels really slippery, I would say, and also it just does random stuff like this. Alrighty, now we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of the Apple Pencil and that random stylus from earlier. I'm just going to be drawing shapes and lines, and for this one I'm applying more pressure every other line and on the downstroke of the squiggly lines. And I'm just going to do it again with a brush pen and on the random stylus side. Also, I just want to mention that keychain you see like swinging around at the top is super annoying when I'm writing. So the differences between the Apple Pencil and the random stylus are that for the Apple Pencil you can really see a difference between the downstrokes and the upstrokes whenever I apply more or less pressure, which you don't see with the stylus. Also, the lines in general for the stylus are more shaky and less smooth. Same thing goes for the brush pen, which is why you can't really do calligraphy with a stylus that isn't pressure sensitive. Okay, now time for the pros and cons of the Apple Pencil. The first pro is that it has palm rejection, which means that whenever I rest my palm on the screen, it won't sense it as a drawing or like if I'm trying to write something. And another pro is that it's pressure sensitive, which means that whenever I apply more pressure to the pen or the screen, it'll create a thicker line like I'm doing there, which is really good for calligraphy, and that's the whole reason why I wanted the Apple Pencil. The next pro is that it writes really smoothly, almost as if you're writing on paper, and that's good for taking notes or drawing. And the last pro is that it just looks really nice, and yes, a pen can look nice. Okay, for the cons, there's really only one, and that is that the Apple Pencil is pretty expensive for just a stylus, and you also have to charge it, which isn't really a con, but it's a slight inconvenience. And another thing I heard is that eventually if you like press too hard on it, over time the tip will wear out. But I'm not too sure about that because I haven't been using it for long enough. Time for the final question. Is the Apple Pencil really worth it? I would say if you're an artist who does a lot of stuff digitally and you really care about detail, then get it if you're able to. Or if you want to do calligraphy on an app like Procreate. I haven't really been able to find a stylus that has the same capability as the Apple Pencil to make calligraphy look good, but you should always do your own research. I also want to say that if you're not in a position to buy the Apple Pencil, since it is really expensive, I would just say don't get it because it's totally not necessary if you want to do art or something, because you can just do it on paper or use your finger or some free stylus like I was doing. It's just not ideal for calligraphy because you won't get the same thick downstroke and thin upstroke that you would get as if you were doing on paper. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video or found it helpful. Apple, if you see this, you should totally sponsor me. Bye!